Norwood Tower, Skyhawk 6065 Papa, 7 inbound from the northwest with Romeo.
6065 Papa, no turn to the right downwind, runway 28, report the midfield.
Right downwind 28, we'll report midfield, 65 Papa. We're going to start our descent now. That wind really blew us over, didn't it?
Oh yeah. You adjusted all of the
Yeah, I've done a lot for you. I'm just giving you a helping hand because everything was happening very fast, so. And we'll do well, obviously a flapless touch and go. Okay. Followed by a soft field landing.
that was better.
It was much better. So the thing with steep turns, you really have to put the aircraft where you want it to get it to, because the biggest challenge is you're going to be losing all that vertical component of lift because you're banking very steeply.
Yeah.
So you really need to get that angle of attack back to increase the overall lift to compensate for it. The rolls with trim is going to assist you in it not feeling so heavy. You have to disregard the feeling of those G-forces because you need to get the plane at that altitude and keep it there. You're going to expect an increase in load factor. Look at where our wind is coming from.
Papa, runway 28 clear to land wind 260 at 16, gusting to 24.
Can we request the option for 28 for 6065 Papa?
65 Papa, runway 28 clear to the option.
Clear for the option, runway 28 for 6065 Papa.
Let's bring our power up and get to 1100 feet. Get 90 knots. Our wind is coming slightly from our left. We need to angle out a little bit towards Blue Hill. Just compensate for that wind pushing us over. Hill's being pushed. Point towards Blue Hill a bit more. Still being pushed in, you need to turn more. There you go.
Flapless, you said?
Flapless, yep. That nose point towards Blue Hill. I need about 1400 feet, 1400 RPM, sorry. 1400 RPM to descend, the plane won't descend otherwise. Chill a little bit. About your power a little bit. Alright, pretty good. You could have had maybe a little bit more right rudder. It was a little bit too much to the side, but it was good. You were patient when that gust picked you up. Patient, you let the airspeed.
Make right traffic, report midfield.
Right traffic, report midfield for 28 for 6065 pop off.
Yeah, I was, the first landing was a little unexpected. I didn't think we were going to touch down.
You could have been a little bit slow as well. We'd used up a little bit more of the runway because you're fast. So just because you're using a flapper doesn't mean that the approach speeds change.
Yeah, no. We were sinking, and then I added power, and I was too late to adjust at the end. So when we were coming over, I cut my power, and we just kept going.
So if you're sinking and you've got excessive airspeed, what do you think you can do apart from adding power?
Oh, you can pitch up.
There you go.
But I didn't. I was sinking, but I was below the glide path. I had no room to go down. I mean, I don't think my speed was up good enough.
Your speed was about 80 knots average. You could have pitched up and lost about 10 knots. That would have stopped you from sinking. You know, quite a high approach speed like that, you've got a lot of kinetic energy traded for potential energy, which is your altitude. Only when your airspeed's bleeding off and you're sinking, that's when you need to change your power. Alright, so you request the option again.
Alright.
Do a soft field landing. So you're pointing your aircraft towards Blue Hill.
Tower 6065 Papa right midfield downwind runway 28, request the option.
65 Papa, runway 28, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 28 for 6065 Papa.
Alright, make a nice soft field landing.
First 10 degrees flaps.
1700 RPM. We'll do another soft field landing.
Okay. I just didn't want to delay at all with that guy coming in.
That was good. That was much better than the first one.
I mean, we're making right traffic. You want me to call and ask?
Yeah.
Make right traffic. Want me to call and ask?
Ask him if it's right traffic.
Tower, right traffic for 6065 Papa.
65 Papa, affirmative, right traffic, runway 28.
Alright, right traffic, runway 28 for 6065 Papa.
Alright, we'll turn. Can you handle the radio?
65 Papa, midfield 28.
No, 65 Papa, runway 28, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 28, 65 Papa. Alright, start your descent. Let's get for 85 knots.
0 Kilo Alpha, midfield 28.
80 Kilo Alpha, your number 2, traffic 2 to follow is a Cessna on the right base. Report traffic in sight.
0 Kilo Alpha, negative visual, looking for him.
I've got him in sight.
Adam.
Second stage of flap.
So 80 Kilo Alpha, your traffic is turning final now from the right base, about a mile out.
0 Kilo Alpha, have traffic in sight.
80 Kilo Alpha, runway 28, clear to land number 2.
Kilo Alpha, runway 28,
Traffic.
clear to land number 2.
Bring your power in.
That was a lot better.
That was very good.
65 Papa, say intentions.
Taxi back to 28 for 605 Papa.
Is not
Right.
available.
65 Papa, turn left on Foxtrot, left on Charlie, taxi runway 28.
Left Foxtrot, left Charlie, back to 28 Papa.
That's what you're aiming for. You see how you were a lot slower that time? And you were sinking, you were kind of holding off the runway. You just pull that power and just soften descent.
300 at 14, gusting to 22.
Right, let's do a short pattern and then we'll call it quits.
Okay, sounds good. Got a little busy.
Yep.
I'm gonna contact tower.
Tower Tower, Skyhouse 6065 Papa, holding short runway 28 on Charlie, ready to go.
Go 6065 Papa, no, Charlie, runway 28, clip takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28 for 6065 Papa.
Alright, short field.
Short field.
18 Victor, contact Boston departure.
18 departure, good day, thanks.
Alright, 10 degrees of flaps, getting lined up with their runway here. Alright. Yep. Brakes, up full power. Everything looks good in the green. Here we go.
Alright, we're going to climb out at 63 knots.
Okay.
With the gusty conditions. We have a short field takeoff. Alright, obstacle clear. Make sure you gain some speed first before you tract it. There we go. That's between 65 and 70.
Tower Skyhouse 6065 Papa, right midfield downwind for runway 28 will make us full stop.
65 Papa, runway 28, clear 2 lanes.
Cleared RM, runway 28 for 6065 Papa.
Alright, let's get down and call it a day.
Oh, yep. I'm going up 2 more times after this.
Oh, we're gaining other man.
I only do 2 stages of flap, don't do 3.
Okay.
25 knot crosswind, do. Whew. Let's get in about 75 knots. Adjust your power and your pitch. Let's get some 75 knots. I'm just going to lightly. You fly the plane, but I'm just going to be on here just in case.
Yeah, no worries.
Is not available.
Start putting slipping. Idle. Good call.
The 65 Papa, turn left on Alpha, taxi parking via Alpha and Delta.